Governor Tim Walz is moving Minnesota closer to reopening. On Monday, the stay-at-home order becomes a stay-safe order. Governor Walz says this next phase does turn the dial, allowing more businesses to reopen, more people to gather. Here is what will be allowed starting Monday. We can gather in groups of 10 or less with masks and social distancing recommended. That does include at a place of worship, but pretty small group there. Non-essential businesses like retail stores and malls can reopen too. They have to be at half capacity and they have to have a safety plan. But bars, restaurants, and hair salons and barber shops won't be allowed to reopen. And the target date for this is June 1st.
It has never been more important for you to look out for your neighbor. We are still in the heart of this pandemic, and this can go in a bad direction very quickly. We must keep this virus at a simmer and not a boil.
Some small businesses we spoke with are excited that they get to reopen on Monday. Some say they're just not ready for it. Many were surprised this decision came when it did.
We're not necessarily ready just to open up. I mean, a 5 days notice, 4 days notice is not quite a lot of time.
So there are going to be conditions for reopening. Shops have to have that plan that I mentioned to keep employees and customers safe. So don't be surprised if stores ask you to wear a mask. They also have to max out at half capacity. And so that applies to malls and to standalone stores.
Republican Senate Majority Leader Paul Gazelka says that the governor's decision is moving Minnesota in the right direction.
I have every confidence that we're going to be able to do this and move forward in this time of this virus. We're going to overcome it. Minnesota's back on track.
Governor's decision comes just 2 days after the Minnesota Senate moved a bill forward that would have allowed businesses to reopen. Now, experts say Minnesota's COVID-19 peak will come faster because people are social distancing less than researchers thought that they would. These researchers over at the U of M predicted that physical contact would go down about 80% during the stay-at-home order, but it only dropped about 60%. There's a new model out there, updated yesterday, that suggests that the peak will now happen on June 29th. The model shows extending the stay-at-home order through the end of May would have saved another 800 lives. Minnesota Department of Health says that better testing can continue to bring down that number. So here's what the numbers stand right now. Another 24 people have died from the virus in Minnesota. That brings our total to 638. Nearly 13,000 Minnesotans have tested positive so far, and more than half of them have recovered. There are nearly 11,000 known cases in Wisconsin. 421 people have died there.
Wisconsin's safer at home order is in limbo. The state is essentially reopened right now after the Wisconsin Supreme Court blocked the stay-at-home order. The court said that the governor there, Tony Evers, his administration overstepped its legal authority when it extended the order until May 26th. In a statement, the governor says the court's decision puts more lives at risk. The legislature asked for a 6-day stay of the ruling, but the Supreme Court did not grant that request, and so that means the safer at home order is over. So we'll see what the legislature does if they take action. Sure didn't take long for several bars to take action. Customers showed up too. The owner of this pub near Milwaukee says she reopened right after she learned about the Supreme Court's ruling. They are saying that they're reminding people to keep social distancing, limiting capacity to a third of what the bar can hold.